Hey. Hey, what up, YouTube? It's me, your boy B3, back with another kicking movie reaction review of sorts. Today we have one that I know you guys knew I was gonna do. It's Rampage, based off the video game, which I did play as a kid. Fun game. The movie, though, is pretty bad, right? Like, it's a pretty bad film. All you fucking middle school kaiju fans are gonna be like, oh, Rampage, but it had giant monsters and they went ka-choo. But no, it was a bad film, right? Yeah, it was a bad film. The acting was bad. The story was bad. The characters were bad. The animation was good, I guess, actually. It had better CG than I expected. So, there's this motherfucker named Davis, or Dave, or something, played by The Rock, who has actually become a much better actor over the years. He's still not the best, but I'd say he's pretty normal level acting. Plus, he's in, like, everything now. Because he can handle a lot of physical acting, and he's popular, so he's in everything. And, he takes care of all the gorillas and shit at the San Diego Zoo. And one of the gorillas is albino. But even though this gorilla is albino, it has blue eyes. Albinos don't have blue eyes, Rampage character designers. They don't have blue eyes, bitch. The reason they gave him blue eyes is obviously so, to make him appear more human. Is obviously the reason they did that. But, dumb. Dumb. Also, the reason they made George albino, I'm pretty sure, was to avoid King Kong comparisons. Whether it was because of a lawsuit, I don't think they would have got sued for making him brown. I just think they did it so that people wouldn't be like, oh, it's like King Kong. I think they just did it to avoid the comparisons. Especially since there's a current King Kong movie series. We had Skull Island and we have Godzilla vs. Kong coming in 2020. So I think they were just trying to avoid Kong comparisons. But I actually like the albino look. I think it's a good look. I've seen 1,000 giant gorilla movies. Actually, not 1,000 literally, but I've seen a bunch. I've seen like almost every... No, I have seen every Kong movie there is. Yeah, I've seen every Kong movie there is. And even the animated ones that you can't find, I've seen them. But it's just fucking... It's a mess. I'm glad they made him albino, though. I think that was a pretty good choice. So, we also had a giant wolf, Ralph, and a giant crocodile called Lizzie, or maybe it was an alligator, I don't know. It was from what, Florida? It could have been either from Florida. But yeah, so this motherfucker, Lizzie, right? In the game, correct me if I'm wrong, I might actually be wrong about this. I think Lizzie is a separate monster from the alligator monster, because Lizzie's just, generic lizard monster in the game. But I'm pretty sure there's also an alligator monster. So, there's Lizzie, and then there's another gator monster. But they made Lizzie the gator monster for this, I think, because it was more convenient story-wise. And the gator would be more threatening as a monster. But I mean, the characters are bad. There's this corporation that's doing illegal genetic experiments that fell from orbit. And there was a giant rat in a fucking space station. That wasn't actually very cool at all. It was kind of dumb. So there's actually 4 monsters in the film and not 3, but one plays an extremely minor role. Well, I guess it's actually the most important role in the movie because it's the reason the canisters crash down to Earth. The trailers make it look like the canisters are from fucking space, but they're not. And then the villains are stupid enough. They're in Chicago, and they're like, hey, let's turn on a radio signal that attracts the monsters to the very building we're in because we're fucking dumbasses! So they did that, and then they used a cure on George, which doesn't undo it, because you can't undo the change of DNA. That's not how shit works. So at least they're smart enough to know that. But it cures his, aggression, because it makes them all super aggressive. So then they use George to fight the others, and they trick Ralph into charging into Lizzie's mouth, and that kills Ralph. And then George kills Lizzie. And you might go into this movie thinking, oh, this is going to be a dumb film, but I just want to watch some cool monster-on-monster action. Well, there's barely any monster on monster action, and the monster on monster action there isn't very good. I've seen a lot of giant monster movies. I would say most of the ones that exist, I have seen. Even the ones you guys don't even fucking know about. Crazy, obscure stuff. Stuff that hasn't even been dubbed. And American ones that are just, like, way out there. But, I mean, this was just bad. It's so bad. I thought I would give it a chance, and that it would at least have some good action. Like, I was expecting a bad movie, but with good action, because I actually know people who worked on this film, and they assured me it would be bad. But I thought it would at least have good action, and it really didn't. It really didn't. In the end, some more spoilers. George, quote-unquote, dies, but I knew he wasn't dead, because he pulled another insensitive prank in the beginning of the movie, and I was like, that gorilla's just pranking his ass. The gorilla's just pranking his ass, and he was. The gorilla was pranking his ass, which was actually kind of funny. There were some funny moments in the film, which I guess is nice. They didn't force a romantic subplot. Lots of the time, romantic subplots seem forced because they're just putting them in there to attract women viewers. Lots of producers and stuff in studios won't even make a movie if it doesn't have a romantic subplot. They really won't. That's why lots of H.P. Lovecraft movies haven't been made under Guillermo del Toro. Studios don't want to back them because they don't have romantic subplots or happy endings. Those are the things studios want: romantic subplots and happy endings. But they didn't push it, because you see The Rock didn't get his groove on, so I guess it's all good. But yeah, it was more of a friendship and not a boning ship. It wasn't a friendship with benefits. Even though the gorilla asked if it was. That was funny. Good job. Good one, George. Ooh, but yeah, it's a bad film. If you have enough money to go see one movie that's out right now, go see A Quiet Place. I think that's your best bet. A Quiet Place is a great movie. I've already reviewed it. It's really good. And if you just want to see a giant monster movie, go see Pacific Rim Uprising instead, because Rampage sucks. It sucks. I'm sorry, but it sucks. But how cool is it that 2 giant monster films are in American theaters right now? That's pretty crazy. The trailer just dropped for the new 2018 Godzilla movie. Or one of the 2 anime 2018 Godzilla movies that are coming out this year. Trailer just dropped for one of them. Got a lot of kaiju stuff coming. That's pretty cool. Lots of monster movies. A Quiet Place is a monster movie. It's just not a giant monster movie. So if you like monster movies, you definitely need to fucking see A Quiet Place. And I'm just using this Rampage review to pimp out A Quiet Place. It's true. It's true. It's true. Because Rampage sucked. But you guys are going to be in the comments telling me you like it. And if you liked it, that's completely Gucci. If you like this film, that's good, because everybody has different tastes. If you thought the action was cool, if you just liked the movie entirely, fucking fine. I don't give a shit. Watch it. Buy the Blu-ray for all I care. I'm not going to get the Blu-ray, but you can fucking do it if you want. I don't give a shit which movies you like. I'm just trying to help you guys who can only watch a limited amount of things. Watch things that you want to see. Help you narrow it down. Or to inform you about movies you want to watch but don't have the time to watch. That's what these reviews are for, mostly. And just because I like talking about shit. I like talking about stuff with people in the comments. So leave a comment. But that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. I'm going to watch South Park and then probably jack off. So that's it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all later.